I can't use any of these options. Let's see. Music, chat, customize, designs. I already have a design. Okay. And I have my Venmo up there. Cash App has a word in front of it, and I can't use that one. I got to get another Cash App. Most people have been using Venmo anyway. I had 5 people use my Venmo yesterday, and it wasn't really big money, but it was more money than I had. It's just a few dollars. It's the same thing as people would drop $2 in or $3 in, $4 in. So, you know, they went ahead and they didn't have any change. They didn't have any money on them, so they took the time to do the Cash App. Um, let's I'm going to go over here. Let's see. Oh, that can't stretch. But I'm back here, and I was so thankful. I didn't have the right plug. I got all the way out there, and I couldn't plug up my iLouds. So I started ripping and MacGyvering, and I MacGyvered. I unplugged my. I had this one hooked up for my microphone, the wireless, and I had it plugged in there, and it was like very shaky. It was working solid, actually. I had it hooked up pretty good, but I had to pull that plug out of there and MacGyver. Where is it? Here it is. I had to MacGyver the iLouds. I had to come out of the back of the keyboard. First, I was coming out of the amp. I mean the mixer. I had the keyboard going in. I had cables coming from the keyboard going into the mixer. From the mixer, I wanted to go into the iLouds, so I didn't have the RCA plugs. I didn't have any of those RCAs. You know, and it'd be nice to learn your. I'm not really sure about my plugs, the proper names for it, but you know, if you're new into the recording industry, music industry, home studio setup, it would be nice to learn your cables, the proper names for the cables. These are tip ring sleeves. When we were coming up, we called them guitar plugs. These are, I think these are unbalanced because it doesn't, the ones that look like the headphones are balanced. These don't, they have 3 rings on them. Like the big one of these, the big ones. These on the back of, on your headphones. But I had to unplug this, and I tried to come out of I tried to go into the iLouds. The iLouds do have a input. Broke my thing too here, so I need to go through. Ooh, it's nice and chilly in here now. It's not hot like it was yesterday. Yesterday was burning up hot. I mean, it was nice. I went outside, it was perfect. I mean, it felt good. It felt really good. Today is Wednesday, and you see the mile-an-hour winds are really dropped down. I think the highest winds today will be only 9 miles an hour, and it's getting up to the 70s. It's overcast all day today. We got a serious chance of rain. 49%. It's 48% chance of rain right now as I'm speaking. Now it's 46 chance of rain. 46% chance of rain. Now I'm going to do what my father used to always do. He was a Bible teacher, and when he was always explaining stuff, sometimes he would catch himself and say, when he was fumbling over his words, he would say, "I'm going to take my time and talk, or pronounce the words properly." He didn't have, I think he had a 6th grade education or something like that, but he ended up, after he got back from Germany, he was on his way to fight in Germany, and he tells a story about he was in one of these trucks, and it was so crowded. When it stopped at the corner, he jumped out and got in the truck that wasn't that crowded. And he said a couple of miles, that other truck went off the cliff that he had just got out of. So God had protected my father through the German war, got him home safe. He even bought a picture back. It's over at my sister's house. I want to get that picture. My sister has it, my baby sister. But yeah, it was I had the MacGyver. I got it hooked up a little bit every once in a while. One time the sound started coming out properly, and it scared me. It was like boom, it was right in my face. So those iLouds for the subway, if I'm hooked up properly, I think it sounds different when it's coming through the amp. When I think the amp only has I don't have mid range on my amp on this particular one. Thinking about getting another little teeny amp, but I'm going to be going ahead and luxurizing myself. If it's something I want, it's something I need, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Went to get my grill. I didn't even do a sound check today. It's getting chilly in here. Now I'm close the front door. I took this step ladder here, or steps for, I think this is for like old dogs that are too, or little small dogs that's not able to jump up on the bed. And this is for them, so you can, I put this on the side of my mixer so I can put things on it, so everything wouldn't be jumbled up on the piano. It's like a little desk. It worked good out there too. I need to position it in a better spot than I'd had it. But this will be like, put it over on this side so you can see what I'm referring to. Yeah, it's be like, I put it leaning up out of the way so I can reach it right next to the keyboard, so I have a bunch of tables, or I have bunch of surfaces I can put junk on. But when I forgot the right plug, it really threw everything on. But it has a little bit of built-in speakers, and like I said, I MacGyvered everything. But the main thing that I want to say is that all the years I've been practicing, I wasn't doing anything fantastic out there at all. I promised myself I was going to try to play some songs I don't usually play. Because in that particular subway, I get respect. I don't have to break my neck and keep playing that Charlie Brown song over and over and over again. This is my silver platter. This goes. I showed you that. Let me go get everything so I can show you what goes on. I think I showed you. Music book too. Let me bring everything in here. Music book. I was reading from some of the pages. Are doing something. this was this is in a hurry somewhere. It's going to end up, or I'm just going to hurry in one life again. You in the word several other books of the pure. They didn't put in the Mary. Not type Muslim faith. Didn't want anything to do with Jesus or Mary. But and songs. What was it? The court? No, it wasn't the courthouse because I ended up going to the courthouse. It was and it was the guy that he played outside most of the day, and then when the rush hour decided music, I was shocked that somebody was there. They didn't pay him no mind. And I tell them I've been doing it for 40 years, and they're I know they can give you a hard time. 40 years. They already gave me a hard time. Dead. More from different organizations. They play here, and I moved over to the other spot. He said, "You can't play there." There, district. It was a Metro cop and a DC. He had the nerve to say. Now back then, I had one, but if I had I'm going to be using this right next to me. So like I said, I can put my stuff on it. I can put stuff on it instead of having, on the keyboard or whatever. And I need to repack my take stuff my gig bag. Ah, the little teeny gig bag. I used this for the gig bag too, and it was big enough. I used a little teeny gig bag compared to the giant one that I usually use, and I usually have so much stuff in there. That's for when I'm going. You know what? I think I'm going to downsize my. I'll show you the other gig bag. Hold on. Half the stuff that you needed years ago when I was playing. This one's it's my. Here's the regular size gig bag. You know, that's a lot. You got to put that. This was, I was so pleased to have that little teeny gig bag. And here's the other spittoon, the Cuspidor that I use. I got money on here. I got this from my one of my great nieces, great niece, by marriage. Big Mike, my nephew, Big Mike, married into the Filipino race. Okay, let's go. Let's try to get this. Let's see what's in here. This is nice. Okay. Yeah, I just threw everything in here. Yeah, I had the MacGyver. I don't know if I'm going to need all of these too. I had 4 of those, 4 cables. So I really only need 2. Where really, if something goes wrong, I really do need 4 cables out there. I need 2 cables that come from the keyboard into the mixer, and then 2 cables coming out of the mixer into the amplifiers, which is called signal flow. Signal flow. Should be knowledgeable about signal flow. If you plan on getting into the music industry any kind of way, not unless you just want to be paying people to record your music and not know anything about what they're doing. You could be in the studio and you want them to add a sound to your recording, and if you don't really know, I know they talk about this all the time when they're sure that the sound is right and the customers are asking for stuff. Can you turn that up or turn this down? They said they just put their hand on the dial and they put their hand on the knob and they go like they turning it, and they say, how's that? They don't turn it. They may turn it a smidgen, but sometimes they don't turn it. They just act like they turn it and say, how's that sound? And they don't change anything, but they know that your ear is not as experienced as theirs, so they don't want to listen to what you. Most of the time, if it's a really good engineer, you should leave him to his. You shouldn't. That's his job to make it sound perfect, not unless you know a little bit about what's going on. If you don't know, if you're in the studio and you don't know what a signal flow is, and you asking him to turn something up, turn something down, not unless it's a volume situation. But then again, you should wait for the finished product. Because the mixing and mastering is for the professionals. I mean, anybody could. A professional, that I have to change that for the experts, because the definition of professional is anybody that receives money for their services. That's really like prostitution. They used to charge me with that when they locked me up, saying that I was soliciting. I need to plug this in too. I'm gonna plug these in. These are my wireless. See, look, I had everything all jumbled up. I didn't even get a chance to use that. My iPhone. I was supposed to be recording. It's still on. It's so funny. This iPhone, the battery in this old iPhone. This is like this is a S5 or something. This is like really old. Let me see if I can see what kind it is. Number and let's see. Does it tell you the number? No, I can't even get in here. I just wanted to see what kind of phone it was. Carrier. Well, anyway, it's an old phone. Because most of your phones are, if you hold it as far as your hand is, how big your hand is, you could tell that this is a old phone. Everybody wants bigger and bigger phones. I saw that movie with this guy he had one of the smallest cell phones, little teeny phone like this, little teeny, like 2 inches long. It's got enough charge on it. Let me see. It's nice to have it all the way charged. This almost take my phone is 90% charged, so. But instead of taking both of those out there, I can just take my iPhone out there and just put it on a stand. Have the dongle. Where's the dongle? That have an extra. I need to keep an extra dongle in my bag too. I want to go get one of the old ones. I got some. Wait a minute. It's probably in here. I have some real old dongles too. I just bought a bunch of new ones just to have them. I forgot I put those in there. Here's an old one. I don't know if it works. Let's see. Can't get to the on and off thing. So it looks like it's off. Okay. It probably ain't got no battery. I ain't got no battery in it. Here's a battery, I think. This is light usually comes on. That's okay. I bought a bunch of new ones, so I can just use the new ones. Got a lot of new ones. I got one on here. I just take the little old iPhone out there and leave the dongle on there, and keep my one on a stand, and keep my phone next to me so I can have that, so that when people make a donation, I can have the Venmo makes a cash register noise. I need to have that connected to either the iClouds. I can connect it to the iClouds and then still have my I'm gonna have more than one instance of Bluetooth. I have the Bluetooth for my keyboard, and I'm gonna have the Bluetooth for the iCloud speakers separately. Okay, let's see what we did wrong yesterday. Like I said, I forgot to bring the plug, and also too, I got too many. I have too many wires here. I think I might want to get rid of one of these and use the wall wart. The iCloud has a wall wart. I think I might want to. Here's the iCloud plug, and here's the keyboard plug. When I got fresh batteries, let me charge these on. Where's my batteries? Let me see. Hold on. Here. Batteries, yeah, still where it's supposed to be at. I'm gonna leave stuff in here. I think I want to tighten up this cord a little bit more. But this thing, it needs a solid piece of something. I need to put a solid piece of something right here. I'm gonna pull this wire a little tighter too. That's about as tight as it needs to get though. Okay, these batteries here need to get charged. Yeah, this is bad. Some of my gifts that I have for people. Should have had it out, but I make a big deal out of it. I like to recycle. Oh, it can't be. Wait a minute. I do. I thought this was lost. All those years I thought I had lost those outside. This been in and the glasses, are these not scratched up? The lens is not scratched up. I keep the lenses on the bottom of the bag so they don't get scratched up. This is red, white, and blue. These would be for girl, right? Put this in the bottom. This was my Christmas bag. Like I said, when a kid puts his own money in, I make a big deal out of it. So I have a van with a D on it, and got a Batmobile. It's not the real. I think it's a new kind of Batmobile, but only these two in here. And I have my bubble maker when everything is going smooth and I'm outside. I can make bubbles. There's a guy riding a bicycle down Smithsonian that's doing bubbles. Riding around on his bike. I saw the Wolf Boy too that rides his bike and do the burnouts. There's a lot of people in DC. There's a lot of characters in DC. Now, I'm excited because whoa, I did have that. I had bought four more of these. For these are for the keyboard, right? Which I need to charge, and because they just been set and I haven't even used them, so they need to keep a charge on them regularly. First of all, let's go ahead and put the batteries in here like I just said I was going to do. And these batteries were in the keyboard. I was unplugging the keyboard and plugging it. It was running on batteries, and then it was running on the battery that I'm charging, my backup battery, over and over, 6 of them. Yeah, it was charging. Let me see. I'm gonna put everything where it's going to go when it's time. It's going to go in here, and I'm going to zip it up. I need to get in the habit of zipping this when there's something in it. So when I open it up, when I slide it back, you flip it open, and the flap falls down. Everything won't fall out. Okay, but I'm so excited. All this time, the extra wireless has been inside my Christmas bag all this time. I thought I had dropped it down there. I'm so happy. I don't have to buy that. This way I don't have an extra hit. It's right. It should be right in here. It should be one of these. There was another one. I mean, I think it's in the, hold on, I think it's in the closet. Because there was an extra one, and I had lost one. And I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere around. Let me go look. Let me plug this in. Plug this in. This camera is. I'm gonna have to change the plug on this one because this one is giving me a little trouble as far as trying to do the follow me thing. Let me go plug these in. My Casio, the lightest keyboard I have. Well, I need to figure out. I think this may be lighter than my Casio, lighter than my synthesizer. That synthesizer is made of metal, man. Our aluminum and metal too. I have it. I have it. The Avid have it. Here it is. I thought I had all that time. I thought the what's this? Oh, here's these are pearl this is what your school teacher wore. Pearl eyeglass things. This is what the mean school teacher. My sister, I'm gonna ask her if she, when she was mean Miss Green, did she have the eyeglass things like this? So you can, but then if I put this down here, I need to make sure my key is in my shirt so I don't mess up my glasses. But this is I'm gonna ask my sister Eunice if she had this kind of glasses when she was mean Miss Green. That's not a good picture. Let me take my time. Ask Eunice. They used to call her Mean Miss Green. She was the school teacher, that little one too. She. I'm, I don't even know if she's 5 feet. I'm 5'7". I think she's 4. I think she missed being a midget by a couple of inches. Let me ask her if she. All of the mean school teachers I knew had glasses with this on it. I don't know if Eunice had one when she was mean Miss Green. I don't know if Eunice had one when she was mean Miss Green. Yeah, they used to pull the glasses on down to their nose and look over the glasses at us like we were puppies. Or look at us like a puppy. I want to see what she says. 'Cause she was a teacher that they would call when they couldn't handle a classroom. Let me get the other plugs. Didn't know I knew I had extra ones. Like I said, I thought I had lost this. Wait a minute. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. This is the one I thought I had lost all these years. I thought it had dropped out of the gig bag. I was telling you I need to keep my gig bag zipped up. I thought it had got lost in the sauce, in the mix. Yeah. So I got 2 extra ones. I thought I lost. Charge these. Most of the time these have to. Now I can I don't have to take no extra cables. I don't have to take any well, it's always good for a heavy emergency, but now I have 2 backup wireless. I can come from the keyboard into the mixer, and from the mixer into the amp. I bring. It's always good to have emergencies. You know, it's no use in going out there and not having everything you need. I didn't use my headphones inside the subway. It's a lot of stuff to be remembering, and a lot of things can go wrong. But I promised myself I want to have the most sophisticated rig, high-tech rig on the streets of D.C., Maryland, Virginia. Nobody would be able to touch. And plus, I want to have the best, the purest sound, studio quality sound. Okay, this is all these are ready to be plugged in. It's 4. That camera is glitchy Richie. I'm gonna have to move that plug. You know what? I'm gonna unplug it and put it in. What's this? This is the machine. I don't need that plugged in. I'm gonna unplug this camera into the good doggle here. The good doggle. It's like an evil. There's an evil doggle somewhere in the world. Let's go ahead and. Get this camera back up. Okay, yeah, now it's not the glitchy Richie that it was. It's a lot better. Okay. Pi. Yeah, this is an arsenal. This is part of my arsenal. This is serious business here. This way I don't have to have 4 wires that I don't need to take out there with me. Wireless. You can see I can plug 2 of these here. You can see my it's my what's the name charge stuff. Let me plug 2 over here real quick. 2 over here in this right in the kitchen, you know. Right over here. Move this frying pan out of the way. I got a old cast iron frying pan. You got to keep these things oiled. And when you first get them, you got to let them get burnt. You got to burn something on it, and don't scrub it hard. Just put oil on it. Oil it down like patina. It's like a patina thing. Remove this fork here. This frying pan is just in the way there. And the spoons go right there. And I can plug the other 2 right over by the window. See my, you can barely see it. It's a plug over there by the, I'm charging my battery. Like I said, this is, the money went right on here. And then I had I had my other folder, I had the Cash App thing up under the, I had my Spittoon Cash App. Yeah, well, here's the Cash App, look. Here's a Venmo, the big Venmo you can scan. See if you can scan, stop and scan. See if it'll scan, and let me know in the comments. There go the other Venmo right next to it anyway. And here's the other Cash App. People haven't been using Cash App lately, as far as I'm concerned. As far as what I'm, it's something on the button here. Oh, that's probably why they couldn't get the Cash App. All these dots have to be shown. Somebody did try to scan Cash App out there. But I put this right on the ground, right in front of my keyboard. And when I get my, get settled in a little bit better, I can go to Staples site and make a thing that a sign that asks people to come and donate. I'm gonna throw away this dirt. There's a lot of good dirt in here. I hate to throw away that. I got a whole bunch of new flower pots. I'm gonna fill them up. And this one leaks though. This was at the trash can right outside my building. I went out there I went to look at it, and I saw the lady. I said, "Look at that flower pot out there. I'm gonna get that." And she looked at me and said, "Excuse me, do you live here?" Guess I was ragamuffin down. I had on my boots. I had on my moccasin boots, and I had on a lava wrapped around. And I looked like I was coming. I looked like I had just came out of the desert. I should have had on that stuff. You know, I definitely, if I have to go back down to Smithsonian on the mall, National Mall, between the Monument and Capitol, if I gotta work around all that dirt, I mean, it's filthy dirt, man. If I have to work around that, I need to get the glasses from I need my Mad Max glasses. You know, the kind that they use for in the desert, so that the wind or the dust doesn't get in your eyes. But I think this is going to work really nice out there. This because it doesn't take up, it folds down. This would be like layers. I can put my music book here, and then I can put little odds and ends, things that I need to grab as I'm going. You know, I can have everything I need. Push come to shove, I can put the put my money thing up here. Let people, but I really don't want people to be coming that close to me. So I always have the money like 3 feet in front of the keyboard, so they won't have to come all the way walk up to me and breathe all on me. Okay, here's going here. See all these extra. Look, I'll show you how many wires I had out there. I had the MacGyver. You know what? I'm going to redo this too. I had the MacGyver. Here's the extra one. Let's see, I had the tape, and it kept cutting off and on. But I know one thing: if I had the proper one, that iLoud is plenty loud, and then it gets a little bit louder when you. It gets a little bit louder. I'm gonna put this old duct tape right here instead of throwing it away. It might be a situation a couple of times. I just need a little piece of the duct tape. Now look, look how many cables I had. And I had a little gig bag. I had 5 cables. I had 5 of these unbalanced tip ring sleeves. 5 of them. And then I had 2 of these. This was already hooked up for the microphone. Let me see, you can't even, I don't hear. I get a camera on. I had 2 of these. What I needed out there was, let me get it. Look at that. And plus I'm traveling light. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I didn't even do a sound check. I don't even know if you can hear me. Got to do a sound check. You can hear me, but it needs to be turned up. Let me see if I can turn this microphone up. Just getting any louder. You can hear me, but it needs to be turned up. Let me see if I can turn this microphone up. Let me move this microphone closer to getting louder. Next touch. You can hear me, but it needs to be turned up. Let me see if I can turn it up. Oh shoot! I done popped the X touch off of the thing. There, I gotta come back and tighten this up. My X touch. Plus, I can't. I don't like how I have this X touch here because I can't read the words. I gotta come back and do that over again. What fell? Plus, I can't. I don't like how I have this X touch here because I fell down. Hold on. Words. Oh, here it is. My microphone. Oh, here. Got 2 of the same mics. I know which one is. This one is the one that was for. Okay, this is the one. This is the black one. This is the one that stays home. This one is the one that stays home. I can bring my microphone a little closer to me. This is the one that stays home. I didn't need a sound. It's always good to do a sound check. There's a microphone here for. I want to put this, find a good spot for this. I've been putting stuff up here on the lampshade. There. Turn this off now. if it's a volume control on here or anything. I know it is. I just probably have to look for it. Echo cancellation off. Everything is still the same. Oh, I got the wrong microphone. I know it is. I just probably the wrong microphone. It's not even plugged in. Echo cancellation. The microphone's not plugged in. I'm coming through the wrong mic. Oh, I got the wrong microphone. Got the wrong mic. I'm going to unplug this camera here and plug this into the microphone. Got the wrong microphone. That's why you can barely hear me. I'm going to. Okay, let's see. You be sure. Watch this. Watch it change. Come on now. How's that? Is that better? Now let me see if I can turn this up. Just 1, 2, 3. Okay, you notice the sound should sound a lot different. Is that better? I can barely hear the difference. It's only 2 cameras now. Let's see. These 2 are the same. I don't need but so many cameras anyway. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Now we can see everything that I'm talking about. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to start taking those steps out there with me. Those are like steps for a dog. Doggy steps. Came from a pet store. See everything that I'm talking about. Pet yeah, like I said, I'm going to start taking those steps out. A playful pet shop. A playful pet shop, and it's got a dog paw on there. Let me turn off my own. I don't need to be hearing all that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. Turn that off. Microphone. And we're good. Now I gotta put this back together. I had this for my I had this for my microphone. I had it taped in here. Duct tape on there perfect so it wouldn't cut off. You got to get back to that. Took a little minute to do that. I don't want to do that right now. That's one of the projects. Ah, there's another cable too I wanted to show you that I could have used out there. Adapter. There we go. Where's it going? My father would say. Where's it going, Carlton? Where's it going? This is the one I needed for it to go into the iLoud yesterday. I could have used a adapter. No, I got a whole handful. Here they go. Are they going anywhere? I think that's not the right drawer. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I didn't have the proper adapter. Here's where this looks like honestly. But I was MacGyvering, and I could have used this. I could have used this one. 2 out, 2 in, 2 in and 1 out. 2 females and 1 male. I could have used that yesterday. That way I could have took my, this is wrong, this is the wrong ones. Yeah, wait a minute, yeah, I needed a, then I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. I would have had to take this, I would have had to take this and go into the iLoud. See, the iLoud, I didn't have the RCA plugs. These are RCA, I think. If it's not, leave a comment and correct me. Let me see if any chat room, I forgot to give myself a chat room. Give myself a chat room and give myself a thumbs up. I've been live for 51 minutes. I'm gonna sign off because I don't want to be no more than an hour. But yesterday I needed to go into, I was into the input here with the mini ring tip sleeve. I think it's unbalanced, but it kept cutting off and on. See, it's all this gear. But now I have the, pretty sure I'm gonna have the, I need to take this out there with me for emergency, just to have it in my arsenal. Like I said, this one is just for the microphone, wireless mic, and I'm gonna have to plug this in and jiggle it. What happened? Everything froze up? What's that? YouTube froze up. YouTube froze up? Oh no, I just clicked it. I had it on stop. Yeah, this one here is for a microphone, and I need to plug it in and check it, and then take a bunch of duct tape and have it, wrap it up so it'll be on. It's like it's bent too, slightly bent. It's a little bit bent. You know what I'm saying? See, let me see. From this angle, can you tell it's a little bit bent? Let me see. Yeah, right there. See how it's curved just a little? But I think I need to order some more of those. Better quality. I'll order some of these adapters. I need to get the best one. These are the best looking ones that I saw on the internet. I had to go by. I should, I got a Wikipedia of this next time to find the best plugs. I need to get the top of the line, like Whirlwind. Whirlwind is a good top of the line plug. Now what I didn't have, where is it? I didn't have this. I could have came out of the, okay, with this here. Now here's the one. Now I could have had this on the back. This is where it's supposed to be. I supposed to took this out here with me. I can come out of the back of the keyboard and go wherever I want to go. But actually, this goes, no matter what, this is supposed to go on the iLoud. I even can come out of the mixer. I even can come out of the mixer. Oh, that's right. That one's not even plugged in no more. I can come out of the mixer and go into the iLoud here. Man, I mean, this was sounding, when it did work, when it was working good, it was sounding loud. But let's go back here in the living room. I don't call this the laundry room. But I think I want to, I gotta rearrange these wires. It's a mess up under here. It's a mess. What is this? Oh, these are the other wires. These are the ones, I had everything out there, man. And these were the wires in case the mixer goes off and I still want to use my headphone. Right? And I can just plug the headphone in here. And then I can go, when I got the iLoud, not the iLouds, when I have the Bose, I can reach up under my keyboard and, like, one of my cameras froze. Everything froze. What's that? camera went off. I lost the camera. Yeah, I lost the camera. Permanently lost the camera. It smells like somebody burning something too. Yeah, I lost the camera. Yeah, I saw it jump, so it wasn't on. There it is. It's back. I need all four of these.